Pour yourself a cold one and join us for a show filled to the brim with fun,
Bite your tushy.
entertainment,
Donkey, don't give me that side.
information,
That is heavenly.
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
We're pinching you.
yeah, we're
Right
coming.
there.
We're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Hey, it's Happy Hour again, brought to you by Jennings Insurance Group. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your day, and I hope you enjoy this show. We do have a great show coming up for you. We're going to be sitting down and talking with Whitney Verplug, and she's with Salt and Light Movement, an incredible movement that's coming to Lake of the Ozarks and really helping out so many people in need. So make sure you stay there for that. We also have a Furry Friends on the show, which is a kitten named Barbie, and we really hope that that kitten will find a new home for the Christmas season. So if you're in the need for a new kitten, we have one just for you on the show today. And of course, we have our good friend Becky Jennings from Jennings Insurance Group. She's going to be on the show. We have a lot of new open enrollments that are going to be closing soon. So she's going to tell us a little bit more information about that. All of that and so much more. Lots of fun right here on Happy Hour.
At Jennings Insurance Group, we want you to have the best possible coverage and the knowledge to use it. We work with many insurance companies, but we work for our clients. Are you tired of being pushed into healthcare coverage you don't want or understand? At Jennings, we give you the right to vote. If you are looking for a consultant who will meet with you to explain your options, Jennings is the right choice. For many, healthcare coverage is one of the most important decisions. Make the right choice. Call Jennings today, 573-693-9443.
This reminder to drive safe and boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall Injury Attorneys. And remember, buckle up and phones down.
The lake has it all, even this time of year. Some incredible events.
The scenic outdoors, there's so much to see.
But listen, there have been an average of 6 fatal crashes in Missouri per month from distracted driving this year.
That's where you come in. Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. Your eyes belong on the road. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall Injury Attorneys.
Being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Welcome back to Happy Hour, brought to you by Jennings Insurance Group. Again, I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we are very blessed today because we have none other than Becky Jennings in here with us from Jennings Insurance Group. Becky, it's so nice to have you again with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, I know this is kind of crunch time for you and your staff. December 7th is a big day for you guys at Jennings Insurance Group. What is going on December 7th?
December 7th is the last day for the annual enrollment period for Medicare. So December 7th happens to fall on a Saturday this year. And so we want to make sure folks know that we will be open for part of the day on Saturday. Nice. So as long as you make it into our office before 3 p.m. on Saturday, December 7th.
For those last minute folks that wait on the day of tax time to put those taxes in and your day, the last day of insurance. So December 7th, I do love that you guys do that and you take care of people like at their needs where you go. There's going to be some people that wait till the very last second.
Every year.
So you could come in, Jennings Insurance Group, before 3 o'clock on December 7th, but you might as well just do it beforehand. So
yes, absolutely.
So what are some things that you guys have going on between now and then? Of course, just getting a lot of people in and out of the office. And
we do. It's a very active office this time of year. And we do take some Saturdays. We will take Saturday appointments leading up to that. We're open the day after Thanksgiving. We're open the day before Thanksgiving. We do try to make sure that we have plenty of time. If you need an evening appointment, we can manage that with you as well. So if you're working full time and you just don't know when you're going to be able to make it in, we can probably accommodate you.
Mm-hmm. And accommodations, they definitely do at the Jennings Insurance Group. So your office is not just one of those stale, kind of boring little offices or whatever.
Well,
Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the stuff that you have going on in there?
So when somebody comes into the office, we have our front desk people. They check in. Before that, you'll typically get an email or a text reminder. You may get paperwork to fill out in advance that's required by Medicare. Just to give us permission to meet with you. And once you come in, we have coffee, we have our water bar, which is a lot of fun, and snacks and things like that. We've usually got some good music playing. And oftentimes you'll see other people kind of coming and going, and we have so many people that know each other, which is a lot of fun. And so what happens is you come in, you check in, they wrap up any additional paperwork that we might need from you, and make sure all of that's entered in our system so that we can really look at our database and see what plan matches with your circumstances based on your medications, your doctors, things like that. So you'll meet with your agent. Your agent will sit down with you and really talk about what you have currently. If there's something else out there that may meet your needs a little bit better, or maybe you want to stay right where you are, but you can at least get the reassurance that either you're where you should be, or maybe you might want to look at something else for the following year. So we'll talk about why things are happening with you. If your Medicare supplement plan is increasing their premium, why is that happening? We'll talk about the Medicare patient payment program, which is brand new for next year. So we go over all of those things for you so that when you leave, you don't just have whatever health plan seems like it might work, but maybe some of the reasons of why there's some things changing and that sort of stuff. So we really focus on educating our clients so they can feel secure and sure that they chose the right plan for them.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than walking out of the office going, I don't even know what happened. Did I choose the right thing or not?
Right.
That's what I love, how you kind of break things down. And of course, with all of the changes, we've been talking about with you on the show that there's so many changes coming this year and even next year with some new programs that are happening to where people might not know about all of that because they're not doing the research like you and your staff do daily and keep up on this and go, hey, you're going to be missing out on this. I'm not sure if you knew that, and making sure that they have the right plan.
We have a lot of service area reductions this year, and what that means is there are several Medicare prescription drug plans that will not be available next year with many carriers, and we have about, depending on where you live, 8 or 10 fewer Medicare Advantage plans to choose from. So if you're on one of those Medicare Advantage plans or prescription drug plans, you need to actively do something to shop your plan and make sure you're moving into the right plan for you for next year. Also, remembering on those Medicare Advantage plans, if you don't physically do something to enroll into a new plan, you will be reverted back to original Medicare with no additional coverage.
Oh, okay. So that could be
very
definitely
important,
a big thing. Now, not only do you take care of your own personal clients, but even if someone else has a plan somewhere else, they can still come to you with questions, right?
Yeah, we get a lot of people who took a phone call, ended up on a plan, they don't understand what they have, things like that. We are members of this community, and we're very passionate about making sure that our community is taken care of. And so we will, anybody that comes in with questions, if you're on the plan that you should be on for next year that makes sense for you, we will tell you that. If there's something out there that maybe your plan is dropping your prescriptions or a prescription that is very costly, you won't know that if you don't talk to somebody. And so sometimes people will just call the insurance company where they're insured, not realizing that they could shop all the different companies with one person.
Absolutely.
So,
A wealth full of knowledge right here with Becky Jennings and Jennings Insurance Group. And so great to have you on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Again, December 7th is when the enrollment ends, and they are there at the office until 3 p.m. If you want some more information, where do they go to find information?
You can call us at 573-693-9443. You can check Jennings Insurance Group Facebook page. That's another great way. And you can just walk into the office. We're in the Pike Chiropractic Building right across the street from Home Depot and Jimmy John's.
Absolutely. We have more with Happy Hour coming up. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Jennings Insurance Group, your local agency, is here to help navigate your choices and remove the guesswork when it comes to health insurance and retirement solutions. You have the right to vote on your healthcare and financial future. Our licensed and trained agents are ready to talk with you today.
Hey, it's your good buddy DJ Kyle, and I want to invite you and all of your friends out to see me out and about on the town. We do trivia nights for those of you that love trivia. Come on out and see me every Wednesday night. I'm at Alley Cats down by the Strip at 6:30, and Thursday nights I'm at the Highlander Public House in Camdenton at 6:30. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring the fun. It's a great time. We'll see you there.
You've dealt with chronic knee, back, and even foot pain for years, and nothing has seemed to work. Until now. Introducing Back Wellness Center's new specialty knee rehab program and neuropathy techniques you've probably never seen before. And they work. Board certified in neuropathy, experience Dr. Beck's breakthrough rescue program that can eliminate problems at their source. Try it to believe it. Give us a call today. Your healthier, happier life starts with Beck Wellness Center.
Welcome back to Happy Hour, brought to you by Jennings Insurance Group. I'm DJ Kyle. Thank you so much for joining us. I tell you what, there's a time to time we have people on the show that really are making impacts in the community. And today we have from Salt and Light Movement. We're going to tell you a little bit more about Salt and Light Movement, but we have Whitney Verplug. Thank you so much for coming in on the show. Now tell us a little bit about, you started this nonprofit organization called Salt and Light Movement. How did you get to that? And then we'll talk about what Salt and Light Movement is.
Okay. So I have spent the last 1 to 2 years working with the Human Trafficking Coalition. I'm on the board for them, as well as being involved with the task force here at the lake, which helps rescue and give aftercare services to trafficking victims. As well as I work at Kids Harbor right now on the prevention team. But apart from that, going through all those motions of seeing the victims and the stuff that they need, I realized that there's a big gap. There's a void where certain vulnerable people are being missed, such as youth aging out of foster care and young adults, especially women. So that 17 to about 23 age group is really being missed.
I see.
Yeah.
So this is something that you're kind of in, helping with all these different departments, and then you see just this void, this little area that it's like there's people that need to be taken care of in there, and that's when you just kind of were like, I'm going to spring into action and start a nonprofit. So tell us a little bit about the Salt and Light Movement. When did you get this started, and what are some of the steps that you were just like, this has to be done?
After working with some of the trafficking victims and working with Youth 360 in Lebanon and seeing how many homeless youth there were, even in here at the lake, the amount of people that are needing these types of services, that's when I was like, I'm going to start this and I'm going to fill in the gap while partnering with the coalition and the task force. Like, us together are meeting all the aspects of the needs that need to be met.
Yeah, it's kind of like everything comes together.
Yeah.
You have one group that's kind of taking care of the younger side of things, and then another one that's taking care of,
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff to help kids right now, but there isn't as much to help women and those that are aging out of foster care. And with the foster care side of it, up to 70% of those kids that age out of foster care end up in sex trafficking or prison. So that just didn't set well with me, and we do have the CADV that does amazing services for women, and they do sometimes take in some of these victims, but they're not specialized in that. So we need a safe house. We need aftercare services, trauma-informed care for these people, specifically focusing on prevention. Like if we could just prevent these things from happening and intervene while they're at that vulnerable age group before they go into trafficking, that's what I care about.
Yeah. And taking them out of that situation to let them see a little bit more of the positive side of things, and then giving them those building blocks to be able to like put that life back together.
Right.
So,
yeah, exactly.
What do you foresee the Salt and Light movement doing in the next, we'll say 5 years from now, and then in the next 10 years from now? Like what are you picturing right now?
Definitely having a safe house is extremely important. A lot of the places where these victims and survivors do go now are completely full. Since COVID, there has been just an uptick in trafficking, in that type of sexual abuse, and even kids that are in foster care that are aging out, runaways. There's such an increase in that. So having a safe house for them, having a flood in of donations to be able to do all the things that we're wanting to do, the free aftercare services, the life coaching, helping them with basic life skills, getting them on their feet to a place where they don't need to resort to other means to make an income, that we're helping them with emotional regulation, with just overcoming their trauma. And if they want spiritual help, then I can offer them that as well.
That's great. Just the all around, just helping everyone and meeting their needs exactly where they are. Now, how can someone learn more about the Salt and Light movement and possibly even donate, whether it be a financial donation, maybe someone has a building that says, boy, this could be a perfect safe house. Maybe I could donate this as a nonprofit. Of course, they get tax write-off for that. So how would someone get more information about the Salt and Light?
So they could go to our website. It's called Salt and Light Movement. Or you could go to our website. It's saltandlightmovement.org. We have an area on there where you can donate. You can find out more information. There's a contact us section. So you can say, hey, I have this available, or how can I volunteer? Or in what ways could I donate besides money? Like how could I donate to the love packs and different things like that, is ways that they could help contribute that is literally changing lives.
Yeah, now you have these love packs that are coming up. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the love packs and how someone could, because I think that's a great way at least to start to do the donating.
So the love packs, those are specifically going to women that have been rescued from trafficking, as well as the homeless youth that are being housed at Youth 360 in Lebanon. So I've partnered with them in these love packs. They have hygiene items, they have fuzzy socks, candles, a Bible if they want it, a journal, just different things that are like comfort items to them, that they can feel love, they can feel like someone cares about them, someone sees them. I've had already people donate gift cards, I've had people put in gift certificates to their salons, just a mixture of different things from local businesses. So they're seeing that the community cares about these people. And it's just a small way to start showing them that we love you, we care about you, and we're trying to do something to help. But then inside of it has like my card, where if they're wanting individualized care services, I can go talk to them and help them start working through their trauma.
That's great. That is absolutely amazing. It's the Salt and Light movement, and I hope to see in 10 years from now this being a nationwide movement, to where this is not just Lake of the Ozarks area. But Whitney, thank you so much for bringing this to the Lake of the Ozarks area and helping our people right here. So we definitely appreciate that, and good luck to you.
Thanks.
So again, check it out, Salt and Light movement. We have more happy hour coming up right after this from our sponsors.
Jennings Insurance Group is your hometown agency, giving you control over your choices in healthcare coverage and retirement. We use insurance as a tool to positively impact your life, giving you the peace of mind to handle whatever life throws your way. Our licensed agents are ready to offer you solutions today.
This reminder to drive safe and boat safe, brought to you by Price & Randall Injury Attorneys. And remember, buckle up and phones down.
The lake has it all. Even this time of year, some incredible events.
The scenic outdoors, there's so much to see.
But listen, There have been an average of 6 fatal crashes in Missouri per month from distracted driving this year.
That's where you come in. Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. Your eyes belong on the road. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price & Randall Injury Attorneys.
Being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends. I am Megan Alvarez. This is Mary Meow Me Tilly, and we are in the kitten room with Barbie, who I might just leave with her. Hi.
And then we'd say, bye, Barbie.
Bye, Barbie. Yes. Tell me about Barbie.
Barbie is about 5 months old. She's been here since she was about 4 weeks old. Her and she had a brother who we named Ken. They were found in somebody's yard, and as happens a lot around here,
Yes.
2 little stray kittens walked up. They were very young, not really old enough to be off of Mama yet, but apparently Mama had disappeared or left them behind or something. And unfortunately, as happens a lot, little Ken did not make it. We had him for a couple of days. He was not in good health when they showed up with them. So then that left little Barbie on her own, and I don't have any idea why this little cutie is still here.
She's amazing.
Other than she's a little feisty.
Like, she's adorable. Such pretty coloring. I've never seen a cat with this kind of coloring.
So Barbie is what we call a Torby.
Torby,
Which
okay.
is a tortoiseshell and tabby mix.
Okay.
So she's a brown tabby, but she's got all the orange marks through her like a tortoiseshell. So that's known as a Torby.
Torby.
And we don't see a whole lot of those, but she's just, and usually when I see Torbies, they maybe have like an orange splotch on their head, you know, or something. Not this much orange throughout the whole body,
Right.
which really makes her gorgeous.
Yeah, she's so pretty.
Just very unique markings.
And she's
Great personality.
She's a
playful.
great personality.
and
Hello.
She's, she's nibbling and she's pawing.
But she's not being rough at all.
Exactly. She's not biting down. She's not using her claws. She's just a very playful girl.
Yes, she is. Like, there's been, like right now, she's biting my thumb.
Yep.
Didn't hurt at all. And she's not even using her claws when she's pawing at my face.
She likes hair.
Yes, she does. She's a fan. I come with a toy on my head, apparently. Oh, goodness. Hello.
Yeah, but she's just a sweet, playful kitten looking for a home. No restrictions or anything on her, just our usual application.
Okay.
There's nothing remarkable about her medical history or anything like that.
Goodness. She's also trying to make friends behind
We
me.
have noticed, we jokingly call her Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer? Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because when the Barbie and Oppenheimer
Oh,
came
right.
out at the same time and all that, she's kind of a little fireball. So it definitely suits her.
She's trying
And
to
we have
leave.
noticed
You want to
likes-
take her?
She likes to be a shoulder kitty. Oh, let's not pull out Megan's hair.
Goodness. Yes, she's feisty, but she's gentle and playful and very cute. She purred the entire time she was in my arms, even though she was being a little feisty.
Yes, here we go. We started with a new person.
Yep. Trying to be feisty over here. But yeah, I mean, she's great. I'm also surprised she's here because she's just the sweetest cat, super playful, super gentle about her playing.
Hi.
She is just very cute. Oh my goodness.
Yep. She had, right after she first moved down, she had an application and hey, what was that about? You're kind of chomping on my thumb. She says, I don't want to talk about that application. She did have an application right after she first moved downstairs into this room. And they rescheduled on me a couple of times, and then they just ghosted and didn't get back with us.
Well,
and
they
so
missed
we
out.
had, yep, they definitely missed out on this girl.
She is feisty, but it's cute.
Yep. She says, Auntie, I want down.
Yep. I've been
I want
held for
down.
too long.
I want down to run around.
Yes.
Yep. She may be a little spastic when somebody gets her home, because I think she's starting to go slightly cage crazy in here.
I get it.
And yeah, sometimes we'll have those babies that, you know, they seem pretty calm. Not her.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes they'll seem pretty calm in the kennels here at the shelter, and then you get home with them and it's like, oh, freedom.
Yes.
And they run around crazy and they climb the curtains, and you wouldn't climb curtains, would
They'll
you?
grow out of it though. They just gotta get that energy out.
They will.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you first get them home, they've got that freedom for the first time. Even if they've been in the adult cat room, where they've got a lot of room to move around, taking them from there and putting them in, giving them a whole house.
Yes. Yeah. Room to run.
Yep. And we definitely, you know, when you first take Kitty home, we always recommend that you try to contain them into a smaller area, you know, just a single room, maybe a bedroom, maybe the kitchen area, you know, wherever you're going to have their food and their litter box. You know, contain them to that smaller area first, because if you just take them home and open their kennel and let them out, they get very overwhelmed. Yeah. Especially when they're this young and they've lived their entire life in a
small kennel,
4 to 5 foot kennel.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
But yeah, that's when you're going to have situations where kittens and cats are going to hide. Really? I wouldn't talk about you.
She's getting sassier.
I wasn't saying you were going to hide. Everybody, you're not going to hide, because everybody needs to see your fur. Yes.
Goodness. Of course, as always, I recommend come on down to the shelter, meet her, hang out with her, cuddle her. She's super fun. And of course, you can apply to adopt her at ozarkscatandcanine.com. We'll get her back into her cage before she turns too chaotic here.
Yeah, before she bites off a nose or something. Yeah. Like, oops, I lost a finger, but it's okay because it was Barbie.
Yes, she's cute. It's worth it.
Yep.
Well, thanks again, Mary. It's always fun.
Always.
That does it for another Furry Friends.
Hey, it's your good buddy DJ Kyle, and I want to invite you and all of your friends out to see me out and about on the town. We do trivia nights for those of you that love trivia. Come on out and see me every Wednesday night. I'm at Alley Cats down by the Strip at 6:30, and Thursday nights I'm at the Highlander Public House in Camdenton at 6:30. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring the fun. It's a great time. We'll see you there.
At Jennings Insurance Group, we want you to have the best possible coverage and the knowledge to use it. We work with many insurance companies, but we work for our clients. Are you tired of being pushed into healthcare coverage you don't want or understand? At Jennings, we give you the right to vote. If you are looking for a consultant who will meet with you to explain your options, Jennings is the right choice. For many, healthcare coverage is one of the most important decisions. Make the right choice. Call Jennings today, 573-693-9443.
This reminder to drive safe and boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall Injury Attorneys. And remember, buckle up and phones down.
The lake has it all. Even this time of year, some incredible events.
The scenic outdoors, there's so much to see.
But listen, there have been an average of 6 fatal crashes in Missouri per month from distracted driving this year.
That's where you come in. Always remember to buckle up and put your phones down. Your eyes belong on the road. This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price and Randall Injury Attorneys.
Thank you so much for joining us on Happy Hour, brought to you by Jennings Insurance Group. And I want to say thanks to our guest that we had on the show, Becky Jennings from Jennings Insurance Group, Whitney Verplug from Salt and Light Movement, such a great movement going on. And of course, our furry friends, that kitten named Barbie, such a cute kitten. Hopefully we'll find a new home for Barbie before Christmas time. Till next time, I'm DJ Kyle. We'll see you guys next time right here on Happy Hour.